Welcome back. We've seen old threads trending on a ton of celebrities out here locally. It might be a cardigan, shirt, or even a pair of sneaks. Well, today we're going to meet the woman behind Canela Vintage, Canela Kern. And why is vintage so in right now? Why do you think it's making such a big comeback?
I believe it's making a big comeback because it's about saving planet Earth at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We consume a lot and we go through fashion really quickly. And so I think fashion is making a comeback because of those topics and themes that are going on in today's world.
And I have to say, my mom is always on me for getting statement pieces and things like that, and quality clothes that can last over time, serve multiple purposes. Tell me what we're looking at right now.
Absolutely. Okay, so this is an Escada blazer. I love Escada coats. They're high quality, good headsmanship. And the beautiful thing about traditional Escada coats is that they're universal. They're able to be a Christmas red as well a Valentine's red, as well as the 4th of July red.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And gotta say, it is my favorite shade of red. I love the orange undertones, the bright pop of colors. How do you curate all of these items?
My grandmother owned a ranch in Mexico, and
wow.
she sold exotic birds, and so a lot of this inspiration comes from my helping her with the birds and just being around the ranch life. Yeah,
that's beautiful, and there are so many different colors. I know that we have some models in the studio too to show off some of these looks that you have. The first model we're looking at, oh my gosh, stunning.
Bella is rocking a Escada trench coat with some white slacks and some open-toed sandals. And to finish the look, she is rocking vintage exaggerated earrings.
Yeah, they look great, and they're pretty large. Do you think, I feel like that's so old school as a statement?
Absolutely. You know, that inspiration comes from my aunts watching telenovelas.
Yes.
And the mala is always very, very well dressed. She always, you know, was well done up. And so that inspiration comes from watching those novelas with my aunts.
Yes, we all need a little drama too, and you're bringing a girlfriend. Absolutely stunning. And we can't leave the guys out. I really absolutely love this look. Tell me about this jacket. There's different fabrics that are brought together.
Absolutely. So Luis is wearing a vintage Levi's reversible jacket. He's got a Western vintage pearl snap shirt with khakis and military inspired boots.
I was gonna say, those look exactly like army boots.
A little Spidey sense in there as well, but definitely his own vibe, and just kind of bring out his style with the vintage look. It's just a very unique look.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have the next model coming up as well. She looks stunning. Tell me about different patterns and things that are trending right now. What do you think is kind of making the biggest comeback?
I think prints are making a comeback, especially in statement pieces such as this coat. And then if you bring it down with neutral colors like this green and yellow and the pop of color to match, bring out the coat, I think it just makes the whole look.
I also love
vintage earrings.
Right, vintage earrings, of course, but when you step into a room, no one's gonna miss you.
Absolutely.
So I really love that confidence boost I feel like it can give you, maybe a little more quiet, show your style. And we have one more final model as well. I have to say, this vintage Chanel took me out, sent my soul to another dimension. Oh my gosh.
Gracia is rocking a 92 vintage trench coat with a monochromatic beige look, open toes, shoes, and just a choker for a finishing look.
Absolutely stunning. And you also work very closely with Dress for Success. How can people learn more about that really quickly?
So Dress for Success is located in 600 North Frio Street, right across Haven for Hope. Dress for Success is really dear to my heart because they help with economic stability, and I think in order for us to enjoy entertainment, food, and fashion, the community's needs need to be met. And so that's why I advocate for Dress for Success, and they also receive professional student donations Monday through Friday, so it's a great organization, and I'd love to be a part of it.
Thank you so much for having all these beautiful models in our studio, sharing your message with us, and seriously curating these amazing outfits. I know that those kids are definitely in for a treat when they get styled by you, so thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, but coming up on our show, it's about to get a little fluffy, cuddly, and these little cuties are pretty tough as well. Do not miss it, because we have some pets in studio that want to go home with you, and you know what? I think you deserve to get a little pet right now. We'll see you in a few.